So in April of 2010, I moved to Haiti to work with a small local NGO following my wife, who had gone there days after the earthquake, even. And upon arriving, I was struck, this was 3 months after the earthquake almost, by how much debris was still all around town. Now, you would occasionally see French and American military rushing in and out of debris-filled areas, especially in the central business district and around government buildings. The French in super short shorts and the Americans sweating to death under multiple flak jackets and munition coils. But they were all working with their own civil military equipment. And so eventually I began to meet people, especially in the German community in Haiti. And one of them was the director of the German Development Agency in Haiti. And I asked her, why are we not seeing more heavy equipment? I would figure with all of the donations that have come in, some of that would have been spent on earth movers or bulldozers or something that could actually be used by Haitian staff to engage more actively in pulling back some of the debris that was blocking major thoroughfares and logistic points in the area around Port-au-Prince and in the metropolitan area itself. So she explained to me that, in fact, most countries had donated heavy equipment, but that the Haitian customs, were unable to clear them, so that at that time of speaking, so this was around May, June of 2010, there were in excess of 200 earth movers and bulldozers stuck in Haitian customs. This was mainly due to the fact that a lot of this equipment was being imported to Haiti the first time. Valuation of equipment hadn't been settled. Then, for many things that had been there more than the standard 2 to 3 days, entrepot fees had become applicable, and donors were refusing to pay those. Entrepot fees are simply fees you pay to the customs if there's delay in paying your customs, and they have to store your equipment for you. So they're like port storage fees. So after a few months went by, you can imagine American and French military weren't particularly popular in Haiti, one of them being the colonizing country and the other being a country that occupied Haiti at the beginning of the 20th century. That had created a certain sense of animosity, although in those days there was still very much a spirit of hope, sort of the survivor's euphoria lingered on. And there was an awareness among the general population of the debate and the discussions going on at an international level concerning the future of the country and the focus that had been placed on that. As the months dragged on, and as we hit October, when the cholera outbreak started, which was likely brought into the country by Nepalese UN battalions, that mood started to change radically. At this point in time, however, much of the bulldozers had been released and were being used by the CNE, the Centre National d'Equipement, the National Center for Equipment. It's basically the National Motor Pool, which was run by a man named Jude Celestin, who happened to also be the son-in-law of the president, René Préval. So in November, the first round of elections took place, in which Jude Celestin came as a candidate for the party called Unity, which was the party of the president. No surprise there. Currently, I'm living in a country that likes to go Bush, Bush, hit Clinton, Clinton, so we all have our dynasties. However, what happened was, in Haiti, it's not as cut and dry as in the US. It's a multi-party system. So what you ended up having is Jude Celestin didn't make it to the second round. And in December of 2010, I got a call from a friend of mine who worked in border control. He said, I keep seeing these bulldozers that are crossing from Haiti into the Dominican Republic with CNE license plates, and they're not coming back. And it turned out that upon not making it through to the second round of elections, Mr. Celestin felt it more fiscally attractive to basically liquidate the national motor pool, and especially the newest earth movers. And so those were then sold off to various enterprises in the Dominican Republic never to return to Haiti. Accordingly, reconstruction, and especially the removal of debris, took far longer than anticipated.